Hey, my love, welcome to the Southern Fire channel. Enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button, and dive into this wild playlist.
Flat tire in El Paso, sun bleeding down, looking for shade in a sunburnt town. Hitchhike from Amarillo, so full of sin. That's when she pulled up in a drop-top grin. She said, "You look like a man who lies a lot." I said, "Only when I talk." And she laughed on the spot, had boots on her dash, scars on her knee. Said, "You got nowhere to go, then ride with me." Flat tire in El Paso, love on the run, sweat on her lips, and a stolen gun. We robbed a gas station, danced in the sand. She whispered secrets I still don't understand. Flat tire in El Paso, dust in my soul. I lost my heart to a wildfire I can't control. This ain't no chapel, but there's truth and flame, chrome and leather in the holy name. My Bible's an engine, my choir's a roar of a straight pipe sermon slamming the floor. I baptize sinners with burnout smoke, lay hands on a tank and fix what's broke. Ain't no pews, just bar stools bent, and sinners singing what they never meant. It's a gasoline gospel, preached in gears, fueled by pain, stained in beers. We don't pray, we shift and curse. Every saint's just a sinner who rode in first. It's a gasoline gospel, loud and raw, where mercy leaks and grace has flaws. I've seen angels in truck stop skirts, blessed by the curse and baptized in dirt. Heard confessions in V8 screams, dreams caught in carburetors and moonbeam beams. Don't need a collar or a steeple's crown, just a rev in the dark when the sun goes down. If heaven's clean, I'll take the ground, 'cause that's where I found peace. showed up like a lit cigarette in a leather jacket, no regrets. Hell, I like Texas brush fire wind. Said I ain't yours, but I'll let you pretend. Some took me down to the river bend, kissed like a dare and said don't depend. She danced in the headlights, barefoot bold, and let the burn deeper than the cold. Girls like that burn fast, light you up, they never last. They don't stay, they don't turn, they flick your soul just to watch it burn. Girls like that, gone before dawn. All you get is a ghost and a goodbye song. She stole my flannel, wrote her name on my arm, said don't fall in love, it'll do you harm. And like a fool I chased the flame, now I got ashes and no one to blame. She calls me sometimes when the bourbon hits, voice like velvet, words like splits. But I know better than to go again. Still I listen till the bitter end. Girls like that burn fast, leave your soul where the smoke won't pass. You try to hold them, but they're already gone. They kiss like war and hum like wrong. Girls like that, they leave a scar that don't fade, no matter how far. My rig growls louder than the devil's breath, trailer full of ghosts and unpaid debt. A 45 tucked in the glove box, sliding case, karma rides up and takes a shot. CB's dead, but the voices ain't got tie tread stained in sinner's pain. Ain't no heaven for a man like me, just broken lines and a curse to be free. Hell runs on diesel, fueled by sin. The road don't end, it just lets you in. I ain't chasing peace, just pulling weight. Got flames in the stacks and blood on the plates. Hell runs on diesel, and I'm the proof. Steel don't lie, and rubber tells the truth. I once had love, she packed up slow, left a note on the dash, said you love the road. She ain't wrong, I just never stayed. Too many miles and too many blades. I sleep with one eye on the rear view's glow. Every town's got a name I used to know. My sins ain't washed, they just dry with dust. And I trust my brakes more than I trust trust. Hell runs on diesel, rage and rust. I burn regret in the lines I trust. Don't want a throne, just a mile to take, and the sound of thunder every bar off 95, where the light don't change, where the jukebox moans and the whiskey's strange. Bartender's pale eyes like coal, says you ain't drinking, boy, you're paying toll. Sat down next to a man in red, he grinned real wide and tilted his head. Said, I know your past and I like your style. Now sign this napkin and stay a while. Your last call for Lucifer and you're on the list. A shot for your sins, a toast and a twist. No angels here, just smoking lies. One drink away from your own demise. Last call for Lucifer, don't miss the bell. This bar don't close, and the story sells. He poured a grit in a crystal glass, said drink it slow, let go the past. I tasted pain, I tasted truth, I saw my youth burning down the booth. He said, I don't force, I just suggest. You came here broken, I'll do the rest. The clock struck 12, the floor grew cold, and every lie I told felt bold. Last call for Lucifer, cheers to the damned. Your soul's on tap, served by hand. One last chance to take the deal or walk out sober and start to feel. Last call for Lucifer, drink or pray, but know this place remembers who stayed. Drink like angels in red-knit disguise. Billy's on the jukebox, Jax deals darts, Mary throws punches like Cupid throws hearts. We got boots that leak and heads that lie, but every damn night we still aim high. Preaching gospel over beer and flame, baptized in fire and Barstool fame. We're the Longneck Saints, born to sin, with calloused hands and devilish grins. Shotgun prayers in a neon haze, salvation comes in smoky waves. Longneck Saints, don't need no steeple, just broken jukeboxes and beautiful people. Tuesdays we fight, Fridays we toast to the one that left and the one we lost. Our confession spilling cheap tequila. Our priest is Jimmy, our church the dealer. We ain't the type to get saved clean, but we know grace and never means 16. We walk the line with a stumble and smile, raise our bottles and sin in style. We're the Longneck Saints, holy and wild, whiskey prophets with a pharaoh child. Ashes in our beard, sins on repeat, but damn if we don't make grace look sweet. Longneck Saints, yeah, we might fall, but we'll go down swinging and laughing through it all.
She found me past mile marker 81. A scar like a map, eyes like a storm in a worn leather wrap. Said you headed west, I just nodded slow. Lit her smoke from mine and we let it roll. She said I ain't got plans, just goes to Dodge. I say this rig don't care long as you don't. I'm a midnight rider, wheels humming holy, run this freight through the dark and the lonely. One hand on the wheel, one goes in the cab, running from nothing I wish I still had. This diesel's my church, the highway's my hymn. I preach in miles and I confess in sin. Somewhere past Laredo, she sang real low. Some outlaw song my mama used to know. We didn't speak much, just traded pain and silence. Even thunder sounds like rain. She left in the night with a note on the dash, said thanks for the ride, you don't owe me the past. Now I see your face in the rearview glare, a rebel prayer in the midnight air. I'm a midnight rider, my gospel is speed, saint of the lost and prophet of need. No map, no anchor, just gears and flame, and one red-lipped girl I'll never name. This freight's my sermon, this cab's my sin, rolling forever through the dust and the din. If you're looking for heaven, you missed your turn. This road only leads where the tires burn.
That neon cross above the bar don't mean salvation ain't far. But when she left, I came here to drown her name in Longneck beer. There's a jukebox hymn that breaks my chest, some old sad song she liked the best. I play it just to bleed again, and chase her ghost through whiskey sin. Neon ain't heaven, but it'll do when you're lost and cold and missing truth. Ain't no angels here, just smoking glass and a bartender who don't ask. Neon ain't heaven, but it shines real bright when you need a light to light the night. Time that neon glows, I think of her and let it go. Neon ain't heaven, but it forgives in a way no preacher ever lives. A bar full of devils can feel like peace when love's long gone and pain won't cease. Neon ain't heaven, but it's warm and loud. And tonight I'm safe in this broken crowd. First time I prayed, I was drunk and alone. Tried to call my ex, got a new man's phone. Bartender said, son, maybe it's time to find your God at the end of this line. So I raised my glass like a sinner in church, cursed the heavens and asked what it's worth. When the jukebox played Amazing Grace, I laughed so hard I nearly broke my face. Barstool Baptism, drowning in rye, confessing a neon and begging the sky. My saints wear leather, my angels pour gin. I it's real. She'd be mine till the wheels fell off. Turns out she meant mine till he bought her a shot. Found her boots up on the dash of some bastard Chevrolet. Same boots I bought in Houston on her birthday. She said it's just dancing, ain't no crime. But I ain't blind, babe, I just been biding time. I lit a Marlboro off the stove, got a full tank and a plant I rode. Barstool preachers, neon lights, time to baptize this place in fire. Ashes on the dance floor, smoke in the sky. One match from my pocket, kiss your alibis goodbye. You can keep the jukebox, the pool cue, the shame, but I'm taking back my soul in a firestorm of flame. Ashes on the dance floor. Tell that bastard his beer's on me. Chef passed me on the highway, didn't see the grim tire track snake through the dust. I left my demons in. Every cheat, every toast, every last round she poured burned bright like the lies she swore. Should've known that a heart like hers don't be without leaving scars. Ashes on the dance floor, hell in my rear view. I left that two-faced barfly howling at the moon. You can keep the jukebox, the pool cue, the shame, but I'm taking back my pride in a gasoline rain. Ashes on the dance floor. Let the fire play our last refrain. If you pass that roadhouse on I-10's bend, don't mind the ashes, just a love that met its end. One last drink, one last roll. Now there's just ashes on the dance floor. Mama said I'd sleep in cuffs if I kept swinging when things got rough. But bars feel safer than Sunday pews when you're raised on blues and busted screws. I met a girl with eyes like shots. She said, don't fall for me, I forget a lot. I did anyway, like a fool in boots. Now I hum her name through broken tooth. This is my bar-fight lullaby, sung through smoke and bloodshot eyes, where the bruises fade but the nights don't lie, and the juke sings better than goodbye. Bar-fight lullaby, I rock myself with busted pride and nothing else. Pool cue crack like a lover scream over a bed or a broken dream. She cheered me on and slipped away, left her name and a fake bouquet. Now I close this place more than staff and talk to ghosts between each laugh. Still dream of her in neon light and hum this song till the morning bites me. She walked in with a snarl, boots lace high, tattoo on her hip saying, born to ride. Baggers line the wall like chrome statues in heat. Trucker in the corner tapping time with his feet. Pool stick cracked, someone cussed too loud. Next thing you know, it's a brawl in the crowd. But she just laughed, lit a smoke, said, boys, I came for whiskey and to watch y'all choke. Chrome whiskey and wild girls, gasoline hearts in a rusted out world. Riding fast, living wrong, sleeping never, tattoos, trouble and boots made of leather. Chrome whiskey and wild girls, that's what keeps this engine purring and this flag on fire. She rode pillion on a blacked out hog, hair blowing back through Texas fog. We hit Amarillo, left with a bar tab, woke up in Lubbock with matching hand scratch scabs. Freedom ain't a slogan, it's a scar. A knuckle cracked open in a roadhouse bar. No ties, no chains, no Sunday call, just rubber road and a hard-speed crawl. Chrome whiskey and wild girls, saddlebag dreams in a two-lane swirl. Red lips, short fuse, hell in her smile, every kiss tasted like exile. Chrome whiskey and wild girl, she's got my heart in a bar top twirl. She said, you ain't the first to fall like this. Then rode off grinning like the devil's kiss. strikes a match with her hip bone lean. Eyes like a storm and a soul unclean. Lights of smoke with a slow, sweet drag. It steals my breath like a jailhouse flag. She don't talk, she testifies with every curve, a dozen lies. I met her in a thunderstorm dive, and I still don't know if I'm dead or alive. She's cigarette lightning, burning low, kills you slow with that afterglow. She don't stay, she don't explain, but she'll carve her name into your brain. Cigarette lightning, flicker and flash. She's gone by dawn, but you'll always crash. She smells like sin and motel sheets, and dances like revenge with beat up feet. Told me once you're just a flame, then laughed and left me in the rain. I still chase her in every bar, looking for fire in a plastic jar, but no one sparks quite the same when you've loved a woman with a wildfire name. She's cigarette lightning, burning low, kills you slow with that afterglow. She don't stay, she don't explain, but she'll carve her name into your brain. Cigarette lightning, flicker and flash. She's gone by dawn, but you'll always crash. Woke up with grease on my jeans, hands torn up from busting machines. Ain't no glory in this life I chose, but I built my world from nuts and holes. Got a 68 Ford I still can't fix, but I love her like I love these mixing sticks. Ain't got much, but I got soul in a busted up dream I still control. Crack knuckles and chrome. This is my church, this is my home. I pray in sparks and bleeding gears. I've been grinding pain for 30 years. Crack knuckles and chrome. My battle scarred, earned them all in trucks and She said you ain't got nothing to give. I said, girl, I got dirt and grit to live. We ain't the champagne suit and tie crowd with the reason engines all loud. I ain't rich, but I hold my ground. My calloused hands won't let me down. When the world don't see what you keep, that's when you dig in 10 miles deep. Crack knuckles and chrome. These are the tools I've always known. pulls up like a dust storm, heart full of flame. License plate says center, but hell don't complain. Tattoo peeking out from a ripped black sleeve. Laugh like thunder, boots like grief. Cherry lipstick smudged with smoke. Ain't no joke, she'll steal your coat and leave you broke. She don't talk much, but when she does, it's a dare in disguise, a loaded pause. 5 gears deep before you blink. Said, nice truck, baby, too bad it's pink.
Grab a little lipstick, fire in a stare, burn like bourbon, don't play fair. She don't need no damn permission slip, just a full tank and a busted lip. Grab a little lipstick, storm and a kiss. You don't leave a girl like that, she leaves you pissed. She wants one piece of playing blackjack blind, drives like the lost 2 steps behind.
Laughed through a hurricane, kissed in a fight. Hell, even the devil said she ain't right. Moonlight catching chrome on a chain. Every mile she drives forgets your name. She's whiskey and war paint, wild and mean. Hard like a piston, soul like gasoline. Yeah. She told me, boy, don't fall in love. I ain't a song, I'm a crash after the chorus. But still I followed her into that storm. Now my heart's broken, my tires are worn. Gravel in her lipstick, truth in her lies. Blew me a kiss while my truck caught fire. She don't ask, she don't beg, just throws a map and bites your leg. Gravel in her lipstick, hell in her heels. You'll never forget how she made you feel. Now I see her in dreams, riding fast. Hair like sand, middle finger to the past.
Gravel in her lipstick, gone like smoke. She left me broke and kinda woke.
Engine brake humming like a broken prayer. Out on I-40 with no one there. CB's quiet, the radio's dead, and the voice in my head won't shut up yet. I've been rolling through miles and sins, feeling more ghost than I've ever been. Fuel light blinking, heart beating slow, ain't got a reason, but I still go. These engine brake blues, loud and true, singing every lie I ever knew. This rig don't judge, this road don't cry, but they both remember every goodbye. Engine brake blues, yeah, they change. upside down. Had a woman once in Baton Rouge, said I drove like hell and kissed like a fuse. She left a note and a tear-stained cup, said your love ain't real, just gassed up love. Now it's coffee cold and tires warm, late night diners and hearts torn. But this old wheel still knows my hands, and the devil still rides in my freight plans. These engine brake blues, my only friend, singing me home where the silence bends. No destination, just forward steam, living between a curse and dream. Engine brake blues, that's how I pray, and I'll ride this song till the break of day.
This is Outlaw Radio, coming to you live from the middle of nowhere. Hope y'all survive.
Diving past static and sin, I broadcast heartbreak on a highway wind. They shut down my rig, but not my voice. Still got 40 channels and a bad boy choice. Preaching freedom through a busted speaker. Stories for the broke, the bruised, the seekers. They call me myth, call me ghost, but I ride airwaves coast to coast. Outlaw radio, on the run, broadcasting blues from a loaded gun. No FCC, just grit and chords. A voice for the lost and a burning board. Outlaw radio, don't touch that dial. I'm the static saint, right in exile. I spit songs you won't hear clean, scratchy old tracks and the in-betweens. Dedicated this one to a girl in flames who kissed me once and forgotten my name. I speak for the truckers and barroom kings, for the sinners with busted wedding rings. They say my station's banned and dead, but I'm louder now in every head. Outlaw radio, long live the freaks, the broken poets and the midnight geeks. Tune in when the silence bites. I'll be preaching sin in AM lights. Outlaw radio, static and soul, rolling forever with no control. stone. You sleep safe, I sleep loud. You wear wings, I wear this crowd. No halo, no home, just strings and flame. Every night a new town, same damn name. I ain't dying, I'm just burning slow, with the devil's grin and nowhere to go. No halo, no home, and that's just fine. I make my church in 4/4 time. She wore a rattlesnake grin and a cross on her chain. Told me, boy, ride fast or ride into pain. Had a Bible full of matchsticks, pages turned to ash, and a kiss like the strike of a shotgun blast. I met her down by the crooked mile, where the bayou breathes and the devil smiles. Said, you got sin dripping off your name, but hell, that just means you played my game. She said, ain't no heaven for the wild and wild. Then lit a flame with a look and a crocodile smile. It's blacktop voodoo, midnight deal, running with ghosts on a smoking wheel. I ain't afraid, just born too loud, raised by thunder, cursed by clouds. Now every sheriff in 4 counties knows my face, but none could catch me in this hellhound race. Got a pistol heart and a gravel soul, and a trunk full of stories I'll never told. High beams cut through the Spanish moss, speeding past the line I ain't meant to cross. Radio hissing with a preacher scream, while the devil hums my gasoline dream. Ain't no sin in going fast till you feel that voodoo grip the gas. It's blacktop voodoo, blood and chrome, Ty singing hymns in a baritone. She said, run, boy, you'll ride in style. I hit the night with a wolfman smile. Midnight comes with a toll to pay. Moonlight bleeds where the shadows play. No map, no brakes, just cursed design. Some roads don't end, they just rewind. streets at and steel-toed truths in a dirty fight. Bar door slammed like a gun at night. We ain't born mean, we were made in the smoke and the scars and the price we paid. No church blesses what we do, but we ride like the sky was split in two. With cracked knuckles and crooked grins, we raise our glass and we count our sins. You hear that stomp? That's boots in the dust. You hear that clap? That's fate and rust. You feel that heat? That's war in our tone. You want a name with boots, brass, and bone. Boots, yeah, bone. Marching through hell like we build the throne. Boots, brass, bone. Brothers in blood and crack collarbone. Ain't no mercy, ain't no moan. Just boots, brass, and bone. On the flash, blood and the laugh. One wrong look and you're cut in half. We don't dance, we don't plead. We stomp like gods with a primal creed. The club's not a name, it's law. Every patch earned by tooth and claw. We toast to the fallen with broken hands, and we bury him deep in the blacktop lands. You hear that stomp? That's war at the gate. You hear that clap? That's setting fate. You see that flame? That's home full grown. Say it loud, boots, brass, and bone. Boots, brass, bone. Ride till the wheels scream down the stone. Boots, bones, bone. Leather hearts carved in cyclone. No guilt, no tone. Just boots, brass, and bone.
She rides in smoke, leather worn and torn, tattooed flame where her heart was born. Motor growls like a hellbound choir, eyes lit up with barbed wire fire. take names, just takes the lead, spitting out prayers like wild stampede. And the sky's bleeding red, but she don't blink. World's gonna hell, but she pours another drink. At the bar, at the end of it all, where the band's playing loud through the brawl. She dances in ash with a grin so wide, fear in her hand, chaos at her side. Whiskey bleeds where her heart used to be. She's the queen of the damn road, wild and free. Club patch stitched on a vest of sin, chrome horse under her leathered skin. Bikers cheer, raise bottles high, toast to the fire burning in her sky. She walks like a storm with a six-string soul. Every bar she hits turns rock and roll. Smoking boots, rattling bones. Ain't no law in the shadow zone. When the bombs fall and the lights all die, she'll be sipping right beneath that blood road. At the bar, at the end of it all, yeah, yeah, with the dead dancing up on the wall. She spins like a ghost in a ring of flame, shouting out nothing but a whiskey name. Bottles crack and the speakers scream. She's the queen riding straight out of the dream. If the world's gotta burn, then let it burn.
She said you'll never find God in a motel bed, but I found silence there and I needed that instead. A Bible in the drawer, untouched and thin, like the promises I swore back when I let her in. Last thing she said was choose the road or me. I laughed, kissed her slow and turned the key. Now it's me in this rusted Chevrolet, heading west with nothing left to say. No regrets, but the radio don't lie. These songs know what it costs to ride. There's no church on the highway, no saints on the run, just broken men chasing shadows in the sun. I gave her love, but I needed the wheel. Now I pray to the rhythm and the grip I feel. No church on the highway, just me left that town. Stopped in Amarillo, dust in my teeth. Bartender looked like the ghost of belief. Told him I ain't looking to be saved, just need a song strong enough to dig my grave. Every mile's a scar I don't name, every stage a sermon I can't reclaim. But the crowd screams loud and the lights go high, and for 3 damn minutes I forget what I'm not. Truth ain't clean and grace don't stay, but I still outrun the judgment some days. There's no church on the highway, no light at the bend, just empty bottles and a voice that won't mend. I gave her home, but I never stayed. Now I sleep with the engine and dreams that fade. No church on the highway, just lines that burn, and a man who don't know if he'll ever return. But if she ever drives down this broken path and hears my voice in the aftermath, tell her I ain't holy, I ain't clean, but I loved her more than I ever seen. There's no church on the highway, no altar to kneel, just sweat in my hands and a turning wheel. I lost the best when I chased the flame, but I made a home in this outlaw name. No church on the highway, just me and the sound of everything I lost when I left that town. Smoke in the valley, thunder in the back, whispers in the tavern, they call him Red Jack. Born with fire in the desert sand, raised by the bottle and a loaded hand. Never stayed in one town long. Every trail he rode turned into a song. Right on, Jack. Right on, Jack. Right on, Jack. Leave no trace. Never look back. Legend of Red Jack carved in a stone. Highway night. By the break of dawn, they were out of sight. Some say he left her crying in the dust. Some say she followed him, chasing his truck. Ride on, Jack! Ride on, Jack! Ride on, Jack! The devil grins. Watch your back. Legend of Red Jack carved into stone. Highway blood runs, he rides alone. Women still whisper, preachers still pray. Red Jack's a shadow at the break of day. Cards on the table, whiskey on the floor. He never lost a hand, then walked out the door. Legend of Red Jack carved into stone. Steel horse thunder, he rides alone. No grave can find him, no law, no sign. Red Jack still riding on the borderline. Ride on, Jack. Ride on, Jack. Red clay dust on my leather boots. I was born where the bayou roots. Mama raised me on hymns and heat. Daddy taught me how to fight and eat. Old man Joe had a steel down bag. Said, boy, that corn don't grow, it cracks. Sundays meant prayer, Saturdays fights, and Friday nights were full of neon lights. I learned the truth on a rusted Ford hood, that pain and pride both taste like blood. I got that red clay soul, runs deep in my bones, like a freight train moan when I'm all alone. Singing low with the wolves, howling at the moon. Down in Dixie, hearts breaking too. That red clay soul never lets me go. I carved out names in an old oak tree. She left town, but that bark still bleeds. Gas station roses in the passenger seat. Ain't love sweet till it leaves you be. Sheriff's lights in the rearview glare, whiskey breath and a guilty prayer. Said, boy, you better run like hell. But hell's the only home I know well. I learned the cost on a gravel road bend. That sin and grace wear the same old skin. but the miles he walks trying to make amends. I've walked enough to wear through my heels, still hear the devil laughing in the cotton fields. I got that red clay soul, it's stitched in my name, like a freight car dream that derailed in flames. Singing low where the willows weep and bend, down in Dixie love cuts like the wind. That red clay soul never lets me go. Red clay dust on my leather boots, still walking roads where silence rude.
They thought I was finished, but ashes make the richest soil.
I woke up with blood in my mouth, sun rising red through a sky full of doubt. They left me for dead in a ditch by the tracks, but I came out swinging with fire in my back. Lost my woman, my land, my name, buried my past, now I'm done playing tame. I ain't looking for pity or grace, I brought my demons, they're setting the pace. Tried to burn me down,
But I lit the flame,
left me in chains.
now I forged a name.
I got ashes in my wake and smoke in my eyes, risen from the wreck where the old me died. Ain't no halo, just a blaze behind. I was made in the fire, now the fire's mine. Every scar's a verse in my gospel of war, every mile's a tombstone, I don't mourn no more. Yeah, they prayed I'd drown in my own despair, but I drank that storm and I didn't care. Now the wind carries whispers of my return, and the ground shakes soft where my boots turn. Ain't no savior, just sin and steal. You want the truth? I made a deal.
Can't kill what's already gone, only sharpen the teeth.
I got ashes in my wake and smoke in my eyes, carving through the dark where the lost men lie. Ain't no prayer gonna change this ride. I was made in the fire, now the fire's mine. Ashes in my way, leave it all behind. Never looking forward in the flame. No need to re-wait in the fire. Now the fire's mine. Now the fire's mine.
And I ain't done burning yet.
Walked in loud with a chip on my boot. Bouncer said, tone it down. I said, you mute. The jukebox church where I'm from. Gasoline in my veins, bourbon on my breath. Raised by outlaws, learned to dance with death. Chain swinging off the side like a steel tail whip. Tie scream louder than a Sunday script. I don't play nice and I don't play slow. Got a skull on my belt and nowhere to go. Born with a curse and a six-string bite. If the law don't get me, I'll burn out the night. We ride chrome and whiskey, loud and proud. Boots on the bar, raise the volume up loud. Southern sin with a rebel soul. High on the fumes, out of control. Yeah, chrome and whiskey, that's our creed. Ain't no breaks when you're born to bleed. Moonshine eyes and a stitched up grin. Bar tab stacking like my list of sins. Neon lights and a back room brawl. We don't walk in, we wreck the whole damn hall. Drunk on freedom, spitting smoke and sparks. Middle finger flying through the trailer park. Got a Bible page wrapped round my knife. Preach to the lost, but I live my life. We ride chrome and whiskey, fists and flame. Ain't here for love, ain't here for fame. Southern blood with a two-lane fade. Leave a trail of fire through heaven's gate. Yeah, chrome and whiskey, hot and mean. We're the kings of the in-between. Ain't no map, just a compass, bro. Ain't no plan, just smoke we sow. If the good Lord calls, he'll have to wait. I'm busy burning down the pearly gate. Chrome and whiskey, ride or die. Lightning veins and a rebel's cry. Southern wreckage, barroom saints. Built from scars, oil and complaints. Yeah, chrome and whiskey, ink and scars. We don't pray, we raise guitars. I heard the hounds cry at 1:45. Moon high as the lies I once called true. Dust on the Bible, rust on my gun. Ain't prayed in years, and I ain't about to run. Ain't no savior where I'm heading tonight. Just a road full of wrong and a fistful of fight. The preacher ain't coming. He knows better than to ride this way. Ain't no sermon gonna save me. Just 6 strings and Judgment Day. I keep walking through the fire, boots heavy with sin. The preacher ain't coming, and I ain't letting him in. Graveyard smile, got a mouth full of smoke. Every vow I made turned into a joke. They say the good die clean, but hell if I care. I was born in the ditch, I'll be dying there. There's blood on my boots, but it ain't just mine. And the choir won't sing for a soul like mine. Just a shot glass gospel and a heart lit on fire. Yeah, I'll make peace with the dark, 'cause the light won't stay. The preacher ain't coming, and I'm finding I got a past like a chain, dragging through dust. I don't need to know, man, I don't bleed for trust. If redemption's a road, it don't run through here. Just barstool prophets in a flatline year. The preacher ain't coming, he ain't welcome in this hell I made. Let the bottle be my witness, and the grave be where I fade. When the thunder comes knocking, let it knock on wood. The preacher ain't coming, but the devil understood. Rolled into town where the neon still fights. Bar was a bunker with busted out lights. Bartender winked with a bandaged hand, said, "You want the good stuff or just a stand?" took a seat next to a girl in flame boots. She said, talk slow, I shoot faster than suit. She drank like sin and smoked like war. Dared me to dance on that cratered floor. Ain't no heaven left to lose, so I'm choosing whiskey over news. Bar stools and fallout, boots on the bar, laughing through the wreckage like a goddamn star. She kissed like danger, danced like a fight, and I loved her wrong till we ran out of night. The world went boom, but baby, we still burn bright. There's a jukebox held up by duct tape and prayer. Still plays tunes like it don't even care. I played her a song with a wink and a dare. She said, buy me a shot or get out of my hair. We drank to the dead, to the roads and the rust, to the scars on our hands and the people we trust. She pulled me close, smelled like danger and sin, and whispered, let's wreck something we'll both regret again. Bar stools and fallout, hearts full of smoke, laughing in the ash like it's some kind of joke. She rode me hard like a midnight sin, and left in the morning with my leather and grin. In times of night, girl knew how to win. You always leave before the bottle runs dry. Only when I like the guy. They say love don't last past a second blast, but some folks still fall and they fall fast. Saw her again at a bar near the Broken Bay. New boots, new flame, still the same straight. She smirked, you still riding that doom machine? I said, yeah, I'm still chasing the in-between. Bar stools and fallout, last call rings. We toast to the end and the hell it brings. She danced on tables, I lit cigars, and we kissed like rebels beneath dying stars. If this is the end, then baby, let's go loud. Bar stools and fallout, no rules allowed. There's fire on the horizon, but I ain't moved. Got my boots in the dirt and my sins approved. Sky turned black, but my soul stayed gold. Ain't no grave deep enough to keep me cold. They said run, but I stayed still, with a prayer in my mouth and a flame-worn will. Saw the cities fall and the silence scream. Watched angels cry through a smoky dream. But I still walk with a cross and a spark, 'cause faith don't fade just 'cause times get dark. I've lost a lot. Love, time, light. But I still got this soul, and it's still fires. Don't need no crown, don't need no throne, just the fire in my chest and the God I've known. Ashes ain't the end, they're just the page where we write new hymns and dance through rage. Yeah, I'll howl at the sky with a half-burnt song, 'cause broken ain't dead, it just sings strong. And when they think I've lost again, ashes ain't the end. Oh. I've seen the devil grinning through smoke, but he flinched when I laughed and refused to choke. This world may fall, but the truth won't rust. You can bury my body, but not my trust. Ashes ain't the end, they're just the dust. We rise through loss, we rise through rust. Ain't no silence that can steal my sound. I was born to rise, not to stay down. So light that fire and call me friend. Ashes ain't the end. I met her with a fist and a crooked grin, lipstick cracked and a bottle of gin. She said, I like you stupid, loud and wrong. So I wrote her name in a 3-chord song. The jukebox skipped, the lights went red. Someone screamed, he's better off dead. But we danced like knives in a thunderstorm, 2 sparks on fire, begging to swarm. Who needs love when you got blowing on the rock in the heat of the drum. Engines chant and the reckoning comes. Painted face with black grease and ash, tires lead prayers in every flash. We ride not for heaven, not for peace, but for the thunder we never cease. Walls our wine, chromes our cross. We found God and told him to get lost. This ain't no road, it's right. We ain't slowing down tonight. Blood on the throttle, soul in the gears. We ride with the ghost, we dance with our fears. Blood on the throttle,
Fire in our veins. We don't want freedom, we want the chain. Burn it down, rise again.
ritual roll for outlaw men.
Boot prints in the sand like ancient signs. Our gospel's written in faded lines. She rides ahead with a wolf's tattoo, a blade in her boot, and sin in her view. We ain't followers with a flame, the kind that don't need a name. Our mass of speed, our prayer is loud. We wear no crown, but we draw a crowd.
Dust in the lungs,
Black sky overhead, we ride like the dead. Who ain't dead yet?
blood on the throttle, soul in the gears. We howl with the night, we toast with our tears. Blood on the throttle,
No map, no land, just the drums, the fire, and the desert's hand. Ride to bleed, bleed to rise.
we ain't living, we collide. This ain't rebellion. This is rebirth on wheels. Blood on the throttle,
Ooh, hearts in a flame. We don't repent, we rename the game.
blood on the throttle.
Stars don't guide, just the rumble, the roar, and what's inside. Burn us clean, carve our song.
This road don't end, it just rolls on. And the smoke becomes the sky. They're coming fast, so ride faster. Boots hit blacktop, bar wind boom. Cops outside, moon in doom. Back door busted, tires scream. This ain't no dream, it's gasoline. She threw me my cut, said ride, ride. Grabbed the bag and the whiskey shot. Patch on fire, smoke in the chest. semi broke, tank near red, front tire slick, we ride undead. Brothers beside me, scars exposed, and the Reaper smiling like he knows. Back roads twist like a serpent's spine. We ain't stopping, we'll race the line. Shots behind, sparks ahead. If this is dying, raise the This ain't escape, it's legacy. Choke the throttle, let it burn. We light the match, we never turn. Ain't no prison holding steel when our freedom runs on will. Leather torn, but hearts intact. We ride with ghosts on every track. And if the law don't crash or learn, we still choke the throttle. Let it burn. Choke the throttle, let it burn. Life's a corner, twist not turn. We don't stop, we don't break. We just ride till the silence shakes. Let's ride, maybe, but we ain't done till the wheels melt under the sun. Tell the devil we ride fast, so keep the gates open.
They call her the Chrome Widow, 'cause every man who rides with her ends up buried or begging.
She rolls in like a thunderclap, high boots, lips red like a trap. Tanks full of venom, heart made of chrome. She don't need a map, the road is home. Used to ride behind a brother I knew, now she rides alone, pad stitched in blue. Says love's a ghost that I don't chase, just smoke and throttle in a holy place. She don't mourn, she moves, every scar a war she proves. She's the Chrome Widow, engine wild, cursed by fire, never mild. Rides through hearts like knives through silk, burns her past in bourbon and milk. Chrome Widow, don't look back, leaves black trails and panic attacks. She don't cry, she ignites, and every man she leaves don't sleep right. She kissed the barrel, loved the blade, danced on graves when names would fade. Takes no orders, gives no grace. You ride beside her, you keep the pace. Saw her once in Tucson flames, burning through lies and old club names. Left a man begging in the rain. Said you think you're tough, try love and pain. She don't kill you quick, she lets the road do it. She's a Chrome Widow, engine wild, eyes like sin, style defiled. Takes your soul with a sideways grin, says ride with me or die again. Chrome Widow, hard and cold, born in smoke and twice as bold. she's already gone. Took it all. You don't love a woman like that. You survive her. Down where the clay river bends like a vow, we buried our boots and broke the plow. No crops grew but songs remained, etched in bark and flood and chain. Mama said don't trust the quiet ones, they carry storms behind their tongues. So I learned to speak with strings and fire, built my church from barbed wire. Preacher's eyes were copper deep, he sold salvation in jars of sleep. He said God left town when we lit the well, so sing your sins and sing them well. Whoa, whoa. We lit that song neath the pecan tree, where the ghosts hung low in minor key. Each chord a dead, each fill a war, each verse a knock on hell's back door. Oh, Clay River, carry me slow past the places I can't go, where rust runs thick and names decay. Let my music drift away. If this is covenant, let it burn. Every road's a no return. Saw my brother in the rearview smoke, clutching a rifle, laughing broke. He said, keep driving, don't turn your face, there's no forgiveness in this place. We rode through towns with boarded eyes, where choirs were replaced by engine cries. Every diner had one last song, and every jukebox played it wrong. Raise the volume, flood the sky, this ain't grief, it's how we try. Let the clay take what it needs, we ain't saints, just rust and reeds. Oh, Clay River, carry me slow past the places I can't go, where rust runs thick and names decay. Let my music drift away. If this is covenant, let it burn. Every road's a no return. Town held no light at all, just static wind and curtain calls. I parked beneath a shattered sign and wrote this song as closing line. If you find the chord I'll play, don't tune it clean, don't let it fade. Play it wrong, play it loud, make the dirt and dark feel proud. Oh, Clay River, carry me slow past the places I can't go, where rust runs thick and names decay. Let my music drift away. If this is covenant, let it burn. Every road's a no return. Let the flood remember me. Heard a voice on the radio dial, right between a storm and a sermon's trial. She sang of sins she never knew. In town she drove a prayer straight through. The station blinked in and out of flame. Preacher's voice said my full name. He won what you carry can't be blessed. Some burdens only burn at rest. Past the steeple, missing glass, pews all broken, stained with ash. I swear I heard the choir moan, or maybe just a dial tone. She used to hum while shifting gears, songs too old for modern ears. But on this night that ghost tune band played a voice like a shaking hand. Hollow church radio, sing me slow, don't let me go. If the sky don't break, let the signal band play one more time before the end. Ain't no gospel in the sound, just static saints and hollow ground. That tape we made in '95 still plays like dust that came alive. Drum machine broke on beat 4, but a laugh cut through like a front porch war. Now every town just feels the same, like graves too scared to wear their names. A dime and juke still spit a tune, but twisted sharp like a rusty spoon. She said don't stop where the tower leans, where radio prayers turn into screams. Keep driving till your blood goes thin, till the past can't crawl back in. Hollow church radio, sing me slow, don't let me go. If the sky don't break, let the signal bend play one more time before the end. Ain't no gospel in the sound, just static saints and hollow ground. Parked near where the church once stood, a field now full of burnt pine wood. Turning our prey to the wind, heard her hum that line again. No words this time, just minor hum, like something ending, never begun. I shut my eyes and let it play, her voice the last thing I won't betray. Hollow church radio, sing me slow, don't let me go. If heaven's closed and hell won't ring, then let that broken station sing. I ain't asking to be saved, just leave me near the sound we made. Just leave me near the sound we made.
Sky's gone red, moon's hanging low. The sun took off and the wind won't blow. News says run, I say pour the proof. If we're going down, let's go bulletproof. Ain't no bunker gonna save my soul, but I still got faith and a shot glass full. It's the last round before the fight. the spirit don't tire. So drink with me the last round before the fire. Smoke on the mountain, blood in the stream, but I still got grace in my gasoline. Preachers in boots, strumming psalms in E, said heaven's watching, let the sinners be free. If it ends tonight, I won't duck or crawl. I'll sing my truth till the rafters fall. 'Cause I believe in light through pain, and I'll dance through dust in Jesus' name. It's the last round before the fire. No regrets, I know Messiah. Just me and the dawn, and the good Lord's grace, with smoke in my throat and a smile on my face. So let the trumpet sound and the sparks climb higher. We'll stand tall for the last round before the fire. Friends, you can run scared or toast the flame. Either way, the song remains. It's the last round before the fire. One more laugh, one more choir. We ain't built to beg, we were made to roll with a fist to the sky and a boot through the door. Let the angels watch as we never retire. Yeah, we go out swinging in the last round before the fire.